As I mentioned in my Sonic Advance Trilogy review, the Game Boy Advance was a pretty interesting platform for the Mario series. While the Blue Blur was getting brand new titles that could have rivaled some of the Genesis games, the closest Mario got to an original platformer was Mario vs. Donkey Kong. So think about that for a second. There's a Nintendo platform without an original mainstream Mario game. I'll say it again, what alternate reality was the early 2000s? Instead, Nintendo decided to release the Mario Advance series, 4 ports based on the Super Nintendo titles. The first one was based on All-Star's version of Super Mario Bros. 2. But before I get into it, let's address the elephant in the room, shall we? Yes, mild screen crunch. Yes, music isn't as good as All-Stars. No, it's not your superior SNES version. Now shut up and get over it, because despite those minor setbacks, and yes, I said minor. Like, honestly, what did you expect? It was a port of a handheld that didn't have the same specs as the SNES. What we got was pretty impressive when you think about it. But joking aside, I truly feel this is the definitive version of Super Mario Bros. 2. The minute you start playing, you can see the changes made to this game. Super Mario Advance isn't a simple port. This was borderline a remake that was built from the ground up. New mild level layouts, changes to items and enemies such as Super Size Me Diabetes Shy Guy. They added a 5 red coin challenge from Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, full-on voice acting which is awesome and really annoying in some parts, like World 2. Why? But say the red coin challenge wasn't enough for you. Well, after you beat the game, you are allowed access to a level select in the Yoshi challenge where you must find 2 Yoshi eggs per level. And to top it all off, they also included a remake of Mario Bros. Which you could link up with the other advanced games and play multiplayer. At the time, while it's nothing original, this was still a great launch title for the GBA, given it did have its setbacks. The stuff I joked about earlier are a couple of them, but the game did its best to compensate for the screen crunch, and honestly, if a slight downgrade in music is what turned you away from this, then grow the fuck up. My only real gripe with this port though is that you always have to start with 1 heart after death instead of 2 like the original, which isn't a deal breaker in the slightest since the game always provides enough chances to gain health. But it does get annoying in some spots where the area you respawn in makes it very easy to get hit and lose another life. But despite that, this is the definitive version of Super Mario Bros. 2, and I have to give the developers a lot of credit, because they managed to take what was a Doki Doki Panic clone and made it finally feel like a true Mario game.